But let's maybe link up with Naomi Wafula, who did secure a slot on the prestigious Sunshine Development Tour. She'll be featuring the Sunshine Ladies Tour next season. Maybe she's joining us via Zoom. And Naomi, thank you so much for getting time to share with us this great news after last week's announcement that you were one of the two players from this particular East Africa swing that got a chance to participate, in next year's Sunshine Development Ladies Tour. Tell us how you feel about that particular achievement and how it's been a journey for you.
Thank you so much for having me. Achieving that tour card to play in the Sunshine Ladies Tour for 2026 season, it has always been my dream to play on tour, and now I'm just about to live that dream. So I'm so grateful for all the event organizers of the Sunshine Development Tour, East Africa Swing, all the sponsors, everybody who came together to make that event possible, which has given me a pathway to go international.
Did you expect the result? Were you eager to get such a result? Remember that just during the same time is when you turned pro.
So when this Sunshine Development was launched in Kenya, and the same time the professional golfers of Kenya was also launching their tour as well, it gave me a reason to turn professional. And when I started this tour, I didn't expect much from it. I just was there to enjoy, to do what I love to do, which is to compete. And I'm so happy the outcome has actually been more than I expected.
Maybe in the tour, at what point did you realize that you had control of your game and it was only you and the club?
So I was able to participate in 8 of the tours here in Kenya, 1 in Rwanda. And for me, I was going out there to do my best. And most times I was sometimes the only female on the field competing with the men. So it was quite a challenge, but I've been working very hard. I've been doing a lot of gym and a lot of practice. So I'm happy the results were able to show at the end.
You made a cut in 7 of the 8 legs. What's this leg or round that you did not make the cut, and how did it impact on how you played in subsequent legs?
So out of the 8 events, I only missed 1 cut, and that was actually the very first one that was happening at thicker greens. And I remember after day 1, I had a really bad round because I was having putting problems. And after my round, I went to look for a pro to fix my game, and I couldn't find one. So I went alone to practice. And the next day, I played really well. I had a really good comeback, which made me miss the cut by 1 shot because of day 1. And from there, I was so ready to put in the work because I saw like the pros, they were winning good money, and it made me to work really hard. So I'm so happy from my hard work and all the practice, the other events, I was able to make cuts.
And does your 18th place on the tour's merit of order reflect your performance, really reflect your performance during the campaign?
Yes, currently I'm 18th position on the tour and the best female. And I'm so happy for that position because competing with men, it's not easy. They're really solid, but it's also kept me the momentum and made me work really harder. So I'm happy for that position.
Maybe what are your targets in Sunshine Ladies Tour next season? Are you just going to play and have fun, or you have something that you really want the whole of the continent and the world to know about Naomi?
So I've set a target for all the 9 events I'll go out there to participate in South Africa, to do my very best in each event. I'm going to represent Kenya. I'm going to represent East Africa. This is going to be the very first time an East Africa player is having the full tour card on Sunshine Tour. So for me, on my end, I'm ready to really do my best on each game so that I can perform my best. And currently, I'm already under training. So I'm positive that the results will be good.
What has kept you consistent all through? What has kept you going? What has been the main reason why you've been consistent all throughout?
So for me, competing, my passion, so that has kept me going. And from these tournaments, we are able to make money here and there. So I'm also able to support my family, and that keeps me going. It keeps me pushing harder. So I'm so grateful for this, that this Sunshine Development Tour, East Africa Swing, has been able to open a pathway for us to go international.
And I mean, this. I'd like to ask, is it the fear of winning or losing? What really makes sense for you?
So going out there to compete, for me, I've done it since I was 6 years old, and I will say it comes with a lot of experience. At first, you really want to win all the time, but with a lot of experience, you just realize that you have to do all your best. And for me, even when I lose, I always know that if I give it all my best and I lose, for me, that is a win. So that's how that's the mentality I always go to the game with.
And I mean, and coming, playing golf from 6-year-old, I know you've been always with us, you know, and coming through the Rose Naliaka's Golf Academy. How, you know, tracing your roots, beginning from the academy and up to here, how did it prepare you better for such stages like what you're about to take part in next season, like the Sunshine Ladies Tour? How did such, you know, upbringing make you focus and be better to take on such, you know, huge responsibility that what you're about to do next year?
So I'm so happy for following in the footsteps of the legend Rose Naliaka, who was the very first female professional in Kenya, and she started a golf academy in 2005, which I was part of. And since I was 6, she has trained me since then, and she was always my mentor. So that really motivated me, because under her hands, by the time I was 12 years, I was in the Kenya team. So I'm so grateful to follow in her footsteps, and I also hope that I can have other girls who will follow in my footsteps as well.
And how much do you depend on your physical gifts, you know, and compared to the mental strength?
So I do a lot of practice, but this game also you have to be very mentally strong. So I have a timetable, and every day at 6 a.m. I'm in the gym 5 days a week, and the rest of the day I'm either on the golf course or training kids. So my life revolves a lot around golf, and I think that is a plus for me. And the mental part, it comes with a lot of experience and also practice. I do a lot of meditation, which keeps me mentally strong and physically strong as well.
And coming, of course, maybe we could go back to you know, your beginnings, you know, your roots from the Rose Naliaka Academy, beginning from there. Now here you are, you know, an example to so many, not just lady golfers, but to the golfers in the country. What do you want this particular victory or achievement to mean to all those who are following you?
I want my achievement to mean a lot to the girls out there, especially the fact that I was from a very poor background. My auntie came and picked me from the village and brought me up, taught me golf, and golf has opened so many doors for me. And for me, I just like to motivate other girls out there, no matter the background you are from, no matter where you come from, keep chasing your dreams, and dreams do come true. So keep working hard, keep having a positive mindset, and things change. Yes.
Maybe, did you ever think that we'll get here?
When I started playing the Sunshine Development Tour, East Africa Swing, I really didn't think I'll get here. For me, my passion was to compete. So I was just going out there. I was having a lot of fun competing, and I really didn't think it will get me here. And when I received the email that I got the tour card, it was my very first time to cry tears of joy, because it is very hard. It was very hard before in Kenya to play golf as a career, but this tournament has set a path for us to be able to go international. So even the juniors, the other girls, even the boys, they now have a pathway where if they participate in these tournaments, there's a pathway open that they can go international and they can take this game as a career.
Of course, in this particular tour, you're not alone. You'll be with Njoroge Kibugu. I mean, how has this particular tour and playing along such gifted golfers made you better?
So before, we also didn't have many tournaments at home that were competitive, and now this tournament has been very competitive for us, and I think that is what has made us be able to achieve all this. So I'm happy. I'm so happy for myself. I'm so happy for Njoroge Kibugu, and he has set an example to the boys. I have set an example to the females, and we are ready to take on this challenge. We're ready to take golf to a higher level in Kenya.
And what significance has the East Africa swing, the Sunshine Golf Tour, been to the golfers in the region?
So this tournament, this tour, the Sunshine Development Tour we've been playing, it's brought a lot for us. As I say, like right now, we are able to go international through this tournament, and also we are able to compete at the highest level right here at home, which before we had to travel to be able to compete at high level. So we are just so grateful that they set this tournament so that, because we have a lot of talent here at home that was going unrecognized, but now because of this tour, there's so much talent that is getting recognized. So now it is even motivating the juniors, everyone who wants to take golf as a career in Kenya. It's really motivating them, and now they know they can try their best in this game and play it as a career. Yeah.
The demands for the next level now. What are the demands in the Sunshine Ladies Tour? What do you know about it?
So I have, for the 2026 Sunshine Ladies Tour, there are 9 tournaments in 4 months, starting from February. And I'm so ready for this. So I'm just so excited. I'm happy for the people who are behind me. I have so many supporters. I'm so grateful. So I'm really ready to do all my best to make all my supporters, the sponsors, all those who are behind me. I'm really ready to do all my best to make everyone proud. And it's at the moment I'm doing a lot of practice, because down in South Africa, the competition is at higher level. It's very tough. So it's a lot of training, a lot of practice, which I'm currently ongoing. So I'm happy for that, and it's always been my dream to play on tour. So my passion for the competing on tour is the one that is pushing me to do my very best. So I'm feeling I'm ready.
Locally, do you think that you've faced stiff challenge or enough opposition to sharpen your game? You know, the players that you've played with locally.
Sorry.
Kenya, what would you say about the level of competition that you faced locally that has sharpened your game, developed your game, and made you better?
Yes, so this tours has really sharpened my game. And this year, I became the first female professional to turn under the professional golfers of Kenya. And this Sunshine Development Tour is one of the reasons that pushed me to go professional, because before we didn't have a really good reason to turn professional. You had to leave the country to turn professional. But now, once the tour started, I saw a very good reason to turn professional, and playing with the men, competing. We've had a very busy year, back-to-back games every year, which has not been the norm. So I'm really happy how 2025 started and how it ended. And I'm so grateful for these opportunities. So thank you.
Yes, and maybe finally, Naomi, before I let you go, how do you mentally cope with the sport? What moments shape your belief? Is it when you lose or when you win?
So for me, how I cope with the game, it has come with a lot of experience. And I'm always, as I say, when I go out there to do my best. My strongest part of the game is my mental game. So my mentality is very strong. So when I'm going out there, I have the mentality to do my very best. When I lose, because I already did my best, I don't feel bad about it, because I know I did my best. So that helps me to be strong mentally. And of course, I have so many juniors. I have so many people looking up to me. So it's also give me no choice but to be strong mentally, so that I can set an example to the others as well. Yeah.
Yes, Naomi, good stuff there. And maybe just as we let you go, what do you have for the juniors that you've mentioned that are looking up to you? What do you tell them?
I just tell the juniors to enjoy the process. When your parents take you out there to practice, or it doesn't have to be golf, it maybe you are interested in music, anything you are interested, even if it's school, like do your best, enjoy the process. The magic happens in the process of when you're practicing, when you're reading, when you're reading for exams, when you're practicing, that's where the process happens. Because now when you go into the tournament or you go into the exam room, you always have to be ready, and readiness comes from the process. So always enjoy the process, and when it's time to do the tournament, to do the exams, you'll be more confident because you know you are ready for it. And yeah, that's what I'll say, tell to the juniors out there. And always believe in yourself, always be confident, always have a positive mindset.
Yes. So thank you so much, Naomi, and all the best as you look forward to representing East Africa in the Sunshine Ladies Tour next season.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Naomi Wafula, Kenya's a pro golfer, talking to us via Zoom from Kilifi.